Hi guys, welcome back to Purecrochets and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for 10,000 subscribers. I love you all so much. You make me feel so nice. And on today's tutorial we are creating this beautiful dress. As you can see, it's a beach dress, or you can, I don't know, you can wear it anywhere you want to go. So this is the close-up of the dress. It has this falling neck, is it calling crawling neck something, and the back is a bit bare, and it's some round dress with mesh details. This is just more of the dress. I was feeling cute in it, and let's get started with this tutorial. I'm hoping you'll enjoy it. Give this video a thumbs up, like and share with your friends. So we're using 100% milk cotton yarn. By now you all know I love using milk cotton yarn, and this is 50 grams. And to crochet we are using a 4.5 mm hook. Okay, you need a pair of scissors, a darning needle, stitch markers, and most importantly you'll need a tape measure. Okay, so now let's get started. We are going to take your shoulder to shoulder measurements plus 3 inches. Don't worry, I'm just gonna use this other color of hook, but it's the same size, which is a 4.5. Okay, so take your shoulder to shoulder measurements plus 3 inches, and that is your foundation chain. And chain as long as your shoulder to shoulder measurement is plus 3 inches. Remember, the 3 inches is the one that makes the shoulder fall. Okay, so the more inches you put, the more it falls. All right, my shoulder to shoulder measurements is 17 inches, but as you can see, my work actually it's from, let's say, 18. It's 18, 17, 18. So I added 3 more inches, so 18, 19, 20 and 21. Okay, and once you finish that, you will chain 2 more chains, skip 2 chains from the hook, and we are going in with a row of double crochets. Please not always skip 2 chains from the hook, yarn over, go to the next stitch and do double crochets. And we are now working a row of double crochets. I'll meet you at the end of this row of double crochets. Okay guys, I'm done with my row of double crochets, and this is how my work looks. We're beginning the next row, and the next row is also a row of double crochets. So we're chaining 3, yarn over, skip this first hook stitch. Always skip this first stitch that holds, chain 3, start working from the next stitch, and it's also another row of double crochets. I will meet you at the end of this second row of double crochets. Well, we are done with the 2 rows of double crochets, and we are going to chain 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3 and 4. We are chaining 4 because now we are starting to work on the mesh stitch. So skip this first stitch that holds chain 3, skip the next stitch, and on the 3rd stitch you're gonna go in with a double crochet like this, then chain 2, yarn over, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, on the 3rd go in with a double crochet, then chain 2, yarn over, skip 2, on the 3rd go in with a double crochet, and now we are creating the mesh stitch. Okay, so to create the mesh stitch, always skip 2 stitches. On the 3rd stitch you go in with a double crochet, and please note, when we're doing mesh stitches we begin by chaining 4. When you're doing double crochets we begin by chaining 3. All right, so I will meet you at the end of this row All right, and this is how your work should look like. It's really cute. It's really a cute pattern. And at the end here, remember we are always skipping 2 stitches, going on the third with double crochet. So at the end here you can see I have only 1 double crochet left, so I will chain 2, yarn over, skip this double crochet, skip the first stitch here. Remember we are chaining 4, so skip that, go in the third like this with a double crochet, and that's how we complete our row. Okay, now the next row is a row of double crochets. Kindly chain 3, turn your work, yarn over, and we are going in this first mesh here, inside this first mesh here, and we're only doing inside the mesh a double crochet. So you're going inside the mesh with 2 double crochets. If you can go in the double crochet like this, but it's quite hectic, so you can see it's quite hectic. So but if you would like to do that, you can go ahead and do that, but I'm not advising you to do that. I will eventually remove this. I just wanted to show you it's quite hectic. So just go inside the space like this with 2 double crochets. So just yarn over, go inside the space like this with the first double crochet and the second double crochet. Easy, right? Like that. So please note it's 2 double crochet in each space. Then after the 2 double crochet, of course you'll come to the 1 double crochet that you've been doing and go on top of that double crochet with a double crochet. So it's 2 double crochets and go in each double crochet with a double crochet. Okay, so watch this until the end. Sorry, I will meet you at the end of this row. Guys, we are at the end here, and remember at the end here we're going in the space again like this with 2 double crochets like that. That's how we finish up the row. Okay, to begin the next stitch is gonna be a row of double crochets, chain 3, turn your work, and always keep this first stitch, go in the second stitch, and it's a row of double crochets. Okay, and you're going to work double crochets until the end of your work. Please note my hook is the same size, it's just a different color and different shape, but it's a 4.5 mm hook. I have not changed my hook. So I'll meet you at the end of the row when you're done working with double crochets. All right, we are at the end of our work, and this is now the pattern. After these 2 double crochets, we're going to chain 4, 3 and 4, turn your work, and again we are going in with this mesh stitch, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, on the third go in with a double crochet like this, skip 2, yarn over, go in the third with a double crochet like this, skip 2, go in the third with a double crochet, and we're going to work like this until you get to your stomach area, and then from there I will catch up with you guys and show you the next step, how we are gonna navigate the measurements for your dress to be quite nice like mine. Okay, but for now this is the pattern, and I'll meet you once we are done at the stomach area. Okay, this is how long I worked. I worked up to 10 inches. I don't want my back to be so lower back. And if I measure the length or 10. This is the width. It has reduced a bit, but remember this cotton yarn is quite stretchy, so if I just stretch it up, it will get to, this is now 19. You can see it has reduced to almost 2-3 inches, but it's fine. If your work has not reduced, don't worry, it's just the type of yarn I'm working with. So we want to work my waist measurement. My waist measurement is 30. As you can see, what we have now, we have more or less 19, okay, and my waist measurement is 30. So take 30 minus 19, okay. So in between here we have 9 inches to get to my hips measurement, my waist measurement, which is 30, okay. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. That means we need, now remember, please note, we're now working at the waist, which is the back, okay. So this means I'm gonna continue from here. After finishing up your mesh stitch, please chain the inches left to hit your waist measurements. As my waist measurement is 30, I'm going to chain 9 inches more so that my work hits my waist measurements, okay. So I'm now chaining up to 9 inches long, and I am done. Let's measure this. As you can see, this is 9 inches long. So that means my work at the waist area is now 30 inches long, and that means it's a perfect fitting for my waist. So take your work and you're going to join it at this far end here using a slip knot on top of chain 3 here, like this. Join your work using a slip knot, and now these chains that you've just done is equals to your back measurements, okay. So chain 3, and now the pattern begins all over again, okay. So just chain 3, and now we're going in with a row of double crochets through the chains that we just did, which is at the back area, and the double crochet will stretch all the way to the front area, okay. Remember, it's always a mesh stitch, then double crochet 1, then double crochet 2, then a mesh stitch, double crochet 1, double crochet 2, okay. I hope you understand this. That means first row is a mesh stitch, second row double crochet, third row double crochet, first row mesh stitch, we continue like that. So now we are working on the double crochet, and this double crochet will go all the way to the front part of the mesh stitch, which will be the first row of double crochet. Then again we'll do a second row of double crochet. I'm hoping you're understanding this. It's quite clear. I'm done on this double crochets, and now I'm at the mesh area, and just go in each mesh as we have been doing before with 2 double crochets like this, 1 and 2, and then go on top of a double crochet with a double crochet, and I will meet you once you're done with this row. Okay guys, this is how my work looks like, and now we are here where we joined on top of chain 3, okay. So always that's where we're going to join our work, on top of that first chain 3, okay. It's a bit hard here, but please make sure you join like this with a slip stitch. Let me just redo this. So I'm just done with my 2 double crochets on this stitch, so I need to go on top of this chain 3 here with a slip stitch like this to finish up my work. Okay, then the next row is going to be a double crochet, also chain 3, and remember we are turning your work around, and then go in each stitch with a row of double crochet. Now the pattern is back. Okay, so I only worked 3 rows. By 3 rows I mean 2 rows of double crochet and 1 mesh stitch, and then we're going to do now increases so that our work fits the hips measurements. And remember, our work is round, so stay tuned to know how we're going to work on your work for it to become round. Okay, okay guys, I went ahead and did a few rows. Let me just give you the accurate measurement so that you know how many rows I did for my waist area. From my top to the bottom, everything is 15 inches from top to bottom. Remember, we had worked 10 inches. That means I just added 5 inches from my waist all the way to the bottom. So it's just a row of 3 meshes and 6 double crochets. Okay, and now we want to work hips measurements, or to make our work round. To make your work round, remember we will be working only from the second row of double crochet. Remember, it's the first mesh stitch, first row of double crochet, then the second row of the double crochets. On the second row of the double crochet, after every 4th stitch, that means an increase on each 5th stitch. Okay, after every 4, on the 5th, please do an increase. Okay, and an increase entails 2 double crochets in 1 space. Okay, so after every 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochet, on the 5th is an increase, and that means 2 double crochets in each space. We are going to work, remember we are only working in the second row of the double crochet, that is after the mesh, the first double crochet row, the second double crochet row, and it's after every 4th stitch. That means on the 5th stitch, go in with 2 double crochet. After every 4th, 5th, 2 double crochets in each space. So that's how we'll be increasing until your work hits your hips measurement plus, I mean, 5 inches more. It depends on how round you want your work to be, but mine was hips measurement plus 5 inches. Okay, so guys, you can see my work is starting to increase slowly. I'm now officially at 17. That means 17 at the front, 17 at the back. That is 34. Yeah, yes. So we are continuing to increase. Remember, we're increasing on the second row of the double crochets. After mesh, first row, no increase, second row. That's where we increase on the 5th, on each 5th stitch. So let's do that, and I'll meet you once I am done with my work, once I'm satisfied on how round my work is. And please always note to join your work on top of chain 3, turn and turn your work to begin the next row. Guys, this is how much my work is. It went ahead to 23, no, 20 to 40, I think 42, sorry, 22.5. So that is 22.5 in the front, 22.5 at the back, and that's how where I stopped increasing my work. Please remember my hips measurement is 43 and I worked up to 46 inches, so I only used 3 inches more for my wideness. But if you want more wider, you can continue like that. Okay, but if you want the same as mine, just hips measurements plus 3 inches, and you can stop increasing once you have the exact roundness that you like. And now we want to finish up by doing a row of single crochets all the way to the back and all the way to the front, attach sleeves, and you'll be done. And please, if you want it to be more longer, just stop increasing, do normal stitches until the length that you want. All right, so now we're gonna do a row of single crochets all around your work. That means the back area and on top here, and then we will attach the sleeves. So let's do the single crochet in each stitch all around the back. Okay, I am done, and now we want to attach the sleeve. So to attach the sleeve, just continue on the peak of your work here with a row of single crochets, and I went ahead and chain 200 chains, and then I'll come back with a row of single crochets, go on top of my chest area and chain again 200 on the other side. So I'll come like this in single crochets up to here, do 200, and then again come down. And that's how we make this cute outfit. Very simple and very cute, right? So I'm done with my 200 here, and I want to go back through the 200 chains with the row of single crochets just to make your work more thick, so your straps don't cut through your skin. Okay, so that's why I'm going back with a row of single crochets. Then I'll go through the front area all the way to the other side, do 200 chains, then again go through the 200 chains with a row of single crochets, and that's how we make this cute dress. Okay, in case of anything, questions, send me a DM on Instagram at Purecrochets, or you can just type it in at the comment section. I'm always available to respond. And kindly remember to subscribe again, like this video, and slay this dress I am doing. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again soon.
And I shoot from behind.
Uh-oh, before I go, you guys can see how the neck falls down.
Nipple.
So that's how we get this falling neck. Now, bye-bye. Happy crocheting.
Nipple. No.